So welcome to the Formula One podcast. I've decided to take the lead. Now you're wondering why I've taken the lead, because it's not really my podcast, but it's because Ndogzin is still checking his Tinder account.
I am.
He wants to find out if his... yeah, because... And he's wondering if his Tinder account...
Isn't there a problem? Is this going to be a problem?
Not for me, but probably for you.
Is my sound good there? Okay.
It's because he wants to know if his Tinder account will bring an iron for that shirt. Dogs, you're having a tough time there, brother.
No, not really.
Lapos Petu talent, and he hasn't introduced himself.
Yeah, I know. We have talent now. What's up, talent?
Is he picking up? I don't know.
I also don't know. But anyway, how are you doing, man?
I'm good, but no, I'm on the topic of talent.
Okay.
He needs to come in front of the camera so we can all see his crisp cut.
Yeah, I know. He needs to come.
Look at that damn cut, bro. Look at that cut.
Shoot.
No, the dude looking good.
Is he just a bee?
He's looking good. He's making me wish I still had hair.
Ooh.
But
what happened?
Talent knows about this. So I dated a chick called Ayan. that was the end of my hair.
Hey man, we're not here to talk about that.
No, let us not. We're here about F1.
Now we're here about F1.
I hope that doesn't record, hey?
I think it is. Is it recording?
Yeah, it is recording. I hope that part doesn't get released.
Nah, it will.
It will.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in trouble either way. But yes, thank you for having me back.
But anyway. No, dude, like I'm not having it hard. I think a person who's having it hard is Daniel Ricciardo.
Ooh, I'm fine.
What's happening?
Straight into the jugular, huh?
Hey, it's Wenzahalan.
I'm fine. So, if you watched it live yesterday, we chatted a bit about this.
Yes.
But what's as
not
I'm
too
thinking,
extensive.
As I'm thinking, Fitz, I'm looking for a way to blame Ferrari, but there isn't. It's just Daniel. He sucks.
Says the person who's wearing a red t-shirt there.
Yeah,
talking about Ferrari. And then it sucks.
Yeah. But no, this is a work t-shirt. That's the company I work for. We're not gonna advertise, cause
No.
my boss didn't pay for this. Exactly.
I work for the competition.
Exactly. Steve, you ain't paid for this, man. We can't advertise. But so Danny Rick, what do you think happened? I think he just ran out of talent.
Yeah, it could be.
Bam. Talent behind them. Okay, never mind.
Oh, he's joining. No, I think that's what happened with Daniel Ricciardo. He's just bad career choices. You said it best to the last time. Like that was it for me. That's bad career choices.
My question is, Vitsu, you can't foresee if the career move you're taking is going to be bad.
Yeah, until you're in it.
Until you're in. I got Wafatu's.
He's gonna be a problem.
No, he is gonna be a problem.
He's
I love it though.
He's gonna be a big problem.
What's the fact is, Vitsu, I think, and you do a big Milik Jengis, man. He's going to turn on that bottle of wine. And you do Milik Kumbis.
Yeah, bro. I'm hooked with wine now, yo. I have a thing with wine. No, just one glass, bro. Like it's not that hectic.
Yeah, I mean.
Anyway, carry on.
It's not like okay. Anywho, I was gonna make like I didn't even have a joke for that. I was just messing around. No, but the problem is the problem is
with Daniel Ricciardo.
You know what ruined his career, right?
No.
The same thing that's saving his skin right now, money.
Just because he's walking away with 21 bars.
No, bars.
Is that what you're saying?
Lenda when he was at Red Bull, he left Red Bull. This guy,
yes,
because apparently. He was kicking he first kicked Sebastian's butt when he got there. The first year,
yeah,
I remember.
Sebastian
was
say.
yeah,
today he did.
Yeah, was that? I mean, he had the unfortunate pleasure of being kicked in the butt by a rookie.
True.
As a 4-time world champion, that must hurt. But Renault comes along in the middle of the career. He's looking for a way out, and they're like, "Dude, we'll offer you much more money than these guys can give you." Unfortunately,
was it a money decision, Dad?
Oh, definitely. But why would you leave a team capable of winning for a relative unknown? Renault, the last time Renault won was in freaking 2006 with Fernando Alonso, which is why he thought, okay, maybe he can justify the move. No, I did it for my career. God, it really wasn't. It was all about money. Renault has more money than they have talent.
Ooh, okay. Wow.
That's what she said. But no, that was weird. That was weird. So basically, the problem is they offered him much more money. But their accounts departments, Renault's accounts departments, I think you guys are fantastic. Renault Alpine's mechanical engineering departments. That's
It's
where
not that great.
You know what I'm saying? So they had the money to pay him, but they just didn't have the car to make him shine. Why Bonagado? And he was like, McLaren was like, wait a minute, Daniel, we think your talent isn't being. There we go again.
So Zach Brown thought that.
What's the XM? But I think we can do something better with you. Oh yeah, well, I figure I go Zach Brown. Then he got to McLaren. Fine. The rest is, as they say, history. Just
I think to keep it short is that people must go check out the live that we did.
Word up.
To just
cross marketing.
Yeah, our views, add your comment and actually tell us what you actually think. Because I feel like he's I feel like we still need him. I do feel that he still has.
He's washed out, dog.
Hey,
don't you think he's washed out?
No, but
hell out, bro.
The thing is, I like him though.
He's got a lovely personality, bro. I mean, I've been in the temple now that Sebastian's retiring. My favorite Formula One driver was gonna be Danny Rick, but since he's also leaving, I feel like the old cats aren't there anymore. So the point is, I love Danny Rick.
Everybody does.
Everybody does.
Except
for McLaren and Zach Brown.
But they messed up his career.
He's
big time. But the question then is,
you can't blame McLaren.
Who's coming then?
Now, we have it here. We're going to circle here. I just kissed the microphone. But I love it.
Who's coming?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Boys and girls.
I hope this is not a classified document because now it's on the internet. Oscar Piastri. Oscar Piastri.
You heard it first.
He is coming to... I got that. I think we all knew this.
I think,
Oscar is...
There were speculations. And usually when there's speculations like this in the F1 world, I have found that they are true.
Often true, hey.
Because look at what's happened with Audi. You know, they've joined. They are joining.
Exactly. So
you're saying, but without digressing, so you're saying Oscar might be joining McLaren?
Definitely. So why would you kick a team in its teeth in front of everybody if you didn't have a team lined up? Like he kicked Alpine in the teeth.
I think Alpine has less more money than McLaren.
They've got less more.
McLaren hasn't won in years, bro.
Neither has Alpine. But McLaren, in terms of the win records, McLaren has dominated Formula One, I think, in total for 9 seasons.
Yeah, true.
Alpine, Renault, has dominated for 2. So,
wait up the money where the money is. Yeah, true. No, it makes sense.
It might make sense because Renault has more money.
It could be. I don't know.
But
should we check it out?
I think I can check it out. What's the best? Renault is a car manufacturer that everyone knows. Their business.
They sell cars. Alpine doesn't. Well,
no, Renault is Alpine. What are you talking about?
No, but what I'm saying, McLaren you're right. Does. But what if you compare, and I
think they're in financial trouble as well. McLaren. Someone mentioned this on Facebook. What's it correct? Wrong me if I am correct. But someone did mention they are in the throes of financial difficulty. So, you know what I'm saying. So Oscar Piastri is definitely going to McLaren. And Danny Rick, he's got 2 options. He's got Haas or he's got Renault.
Could be.
But there was one thing that Untogozo once taught me. He says, don't burn your bridges. It was after we recorded a podcast. He says, XM Cheetah, do you burn bridges? I was like, no, dogs, I don't burn bridges. Then I stopped halfway through the sentence.
Why? Don't burn bridges. No.
That one burns.
No, bro.
He burns his bridges. He burns his bridges.
Daniel Ricciardo, yeah.
When he left, dog, that bridge was burnt. No.
Yazi thini sisho sesizulu. Sithunga sinye lesihlahlo sazodinga.
Gosh. Ayisina manje.
Why are you saying cause?
I don't know, because it's just powerful. No,
but yes. No, I absolutely agree with you there.
But that's what Danny did, though.
Yeah,
when he vied.
Nah, yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, give them I almost said the middle finger.
He exactly. He did exactly what Alonso did.
Yeah,
to Alpine. This is the second time, bro. The third time in I think 3 years that it's happened. The drivers give them the middle finger. It was first Danny Rick, now Alonso, Oscar Piastri, now it's as in.
And then, but okay. So do you think maybe if let's say Audi joins, those news broke, right?
That is
in 2026 they are coming in. Do you think they might say, well, we like Daniel Rick, we want you back again?
No. Nah, bro.
Who do you think? Okay, maybe this is a better question. Who do you think they're gonna take if they join? Well, not if, they will.
So here's my speculation. Now.
Sure.
My speculation is, when Audi joins, they will take the place of Alfa Romeo, and the rumor mill has it, Alfa Romeo's leaving.
No, they are. It's not even a rumor anymore.
Isn't it?
Yeah, no,
I thought it was
it's confirmed.
A rumor mill.
No, it's confirmed.
They're breaking up with Sauber.
Yes.
But
Sauber isn't. What is Sauber, Vele?
Sauber is a team owned and started by Peter Sauber. Peter Sauber, I think he was a racing driver back in the day, and then he bought his team. It was like, he developed his team, Sauber. I think it's the first team Checo Perez raced for back in 2012. But they've been around for ages. They were part of BMW.
Yes.
Sauber.
But they didn't.
Just were Sauber, and then I think Williams was involved somehow. I might be lying, but then it was Alfa Romeo. So Sauber, it's a
what were they last? Well, before Alfa Romeo,
they were just Sauber.
Is it?
They were just Sauber. But it's just like it's a team of
Nah.
But
But why can't then Kuka F1 like you have a team just randomly building up a new team, then venturing with another team? Why is that?
That's a very good question.
Because I mean, look, Audi can just say, I'm going on my own. I'm building my own team from scratch. Why are they going? We want to venture into, with Red Bull or with.
It's tough, dogs. Imagine you come into an industry you know nothing about. Basically, you want to start from scratch. You don't know who the engineers are.
Sounds like Umjolo, ne? Yeah, it sounds like Umjolo, guys. But anyway.
That sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You shouldn't apologize to me. I ain't had my heart broken in years.
Anyway, carry on. Wow. Jeez, it's getting too wild now.
No, it's getting personal. Like,
it's the wine.
It's the wine.
It's winding us up.
And it's that dude with the fresh cut.
Anyway.
Ladies, I think he's single. I'm not too sure. Is he single?
Are you single?
Hey, guys. Continue.
Are you F1?
Formula E1.
Oh, okay. All right, anyway.
Wait, I have a question. Why is it for I do that on my podcast, don't worry. Formula 1, guys. Why?
So it's called Formula 1 because basically there is one formula.
Oh.
So everyone has to follow the same rule book, the same guideline. Then it's the formula that we're using to create the cars, and then one being the top level. Because there's Formula 3, there's Formula 2, there's Formula 1. If it's Formula racing, everyone comes with the similar sort of rule book, and then they create a car.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
And 1 is the top.
Also again.
Wow.
And then 2 is the second. And then 3 is the third. For you to join Formula 1.
Wow.
We're teaching people.
I
I
think we need to
reaching
drop
the-
that.
I
eh?
think he's reaching
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Do you have your sounds there? Hey, he's having sounds behind our back.
No, I think he reached
Jeez.
for his phone, bro.
No, I think he has sounds.
Does he
that
have
he's
sounds?
He's connected
Yeah,
to.
I'm playing some sounds. I'm testing
really?
them on your podcast.
I thought he was saying, I will text you back later. I don't know. Maybe he's talking to someone. Who knows?
Why is Pets go back to Formula 1?
Let's get it, man.
sorry
Oh,
for
coming into the new
Oh,
industry.
yeah. Before someone y'all distracted me because I know nothing about heartbreaks and whatever. But so if you come into a new sport,
and you don't understand the formula.
That's why it's easier to just get an existing team, because if you buy an existing team, like Mercedes did when Braun left.
Yes,
When Mercedes came back into the sport, they bought an existing team.
Sure.
When Aston Martin came in, they bought an existing team, because at least Lapo, you've got the engineers, you've got the team principals, you've got the mechanics, you've got everything is in place. You don't even have to set up a new Facebook page. You come in, everything is already set up. They're like, we'll remove all your nonsense, and then we put our stuff on. So it's much simpler that way. So, and I think the new regulations only stipulate to there has to be a maximum of 10 teams, because on the track is too small for all. Before, like in 2012, there was like 12 teams, 24 cars. But now there has to be 10 cars for more exciting racing.
And also the cars are a bit too big, isn't it?
They're way too big now. But, and this goes back to our Monaco debacle. Guys, Monaco sucks. I say Kolapo, I know. But Monaco sucks.
Does it suck because the cars are big, or does it suck because it just sucks?
It sucks because the cars are big and the track is too bumpy. Like, let's say if you go on Monaco, it's that's why Nicholas Latifi can't drive there without crashing.
Hey, you really don't like that guy, ne?
I love Nicky, bro.
But it seems like he's not leaving.
No,
Or is he?
No.
Or is he leaving?
But okay, and
I think he hasn't renewed his contract and it's ending.
The Formula 1 boy. Nicholas Latifi comes from a family with a lot of money.
Is it?
He's like Lance Stroll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, true.
He was like Nikita Mazepin. What's Nikita Mazepin? Because he was Russian.
Yeah.
What in Formula 1, 70 Shankora guys.
Yeah.
Finish in club.
Hey man, when it gets to 30 minutes, that thing, ne? You need to press start. You need to start again. It only records 30 minutes.
Oh dear.
Now we can carry on. Yes.
Let's.
Yeah.
But yes, so that's the fun part. And yeah. Lewis Hamilton.
What's happening with him?
He was in Africa.
Yeah, the GOAT, bro.
What's the GOAT?
The Lewis Hamilton. Do you like Lewis Hamilton?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind fucking him.
Jeez. We don't use that type of language here. Dude.
Is he playing some more sounds now?
Maybe. No, we need to beep that out, eh? Sheesh, we need to beep that out.
Beeps? I love
Like,
beeps. Can we
wrestling. We'll get you wrestling. Wrestling.
Can we
Wrestling.
Do a promo for you guys.
Oh, shame, man. No, look, Lewis Hamilton, he was in Africa. He was wearing a bracelet that has a South African color. South African flag bracelet.
Dogzin, my question is, if Lewis Hamilton was in Africa, why engavakashanga inkathi kubekwisilo? Cha, akhumbule ekhaya nje kubekwisilo. Umisuzo, guys, by the way, congratulations, bafethu, we've got a king.
I'm not excited about it.
I'm excited.
Wait,
Guys,
is
Lala.
Hamilton from South Africa?
No, he's not. But as Umzulu, this is probably gonna get us kicked off, gents. But as Umzulu, we are arguably the most known nation in Africa.
Yeah, no, true. But it doesn't mean... Didn't he say he tracked his roots? No, but Lewis Hamilton, didn't he say...
No, somebody's got an...
Was he, though? This is not your podcast, bro. This is my podcast.
Exactly.
This is our podcast, actually. Yeah. Payback time. But no, didn't Lewis track back his roots?
To
Namibia.
Really?
Yeah, I think he tracked them back to Namibia.
Well, once again, everyone in the African diaspora thinks they can trace their roots back to KwaZulu. Do you remember when Oprah found out that she couldn't be Zulu?
No.
She was disappointed as hell.
Is it?
Bruh, she was like, what?
Zulu? I know Zulu.
I thought I was Zulu. So you tell me I can't be Zulu? No, but I thought I had to be Zulu. And so kodwa mfethu mina ngisho ukuthi uLewis Bob Hamilton masesihloniphisa. Bekumele ufike nje ekhaya kwamukelwa isilo njengomntana wasekhaya nje. Lewis Hamilton watches this podcast. So
he doesn't.
How do you know?
I don't know. Hey,
that's what I'm saying.
Anything is possible.
Exactly.
Yeah, I had an experience. I was driving into to fill up, to move the gauge a bit, not to fill up.
In the current economic climate.
Exactly. So I drive in, APP, where one of our friends actually works, and he's been working there for a while. No, again, I lost a mark. Hey, no mark. Hey, yo.
Yeah, you pulling it up to
But
BP?
no, I was pulling it into BP. And then this guy goes, "Ba, ba, 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 ba." I'm like,
Wait a minute, I know this song.
so it was kind of weird to experience that. Yeah, I know.
Are you telling me you're making us famous as we speak?
True, yeah, I am.
That deserves respect. If Utalende he just slipped out of the building, he'd give us some more sounds like.
No, I'll
But
add
yeah.
them on the edit. Don't worry.
A sweet O. That's what I like.
But anyway, so Lewis Hamilton.
Big me life ekhaya mina ngisho lapha. Big me life la. KwaZulu. Nkathi sibeke isilo.
No, why?
Mfethu, I'm still saying, bruh. uZulu mkhulu.
Hayi, ndaba yaZulu.
Ha!
Kushingana sejozini.
Hey, Nenteleza sejozini bamshaya uBig Zulu. That's non-Formula 1 related, but that's exciting.
That is exciting.
That is exciting. Props to the hip hop community of South Africa. You guys are doing your thing.
No, I think people need to watch Talented podcast. Check out Talented Music podcast.
Yep.
The wildest podcast. Check it out. Make sure that you tune in.
Yes.
I'm sure they're going to be talking about that.
It's
He has to talk about it.
It's going to be exciting.
Nah, Talent, are you going to talk about the Big Zulu thing on your podcast?
No, it's not Tangen. Tangen.
But anyway.
No, you know.
Yeah. But why is Lewis Hamilton like the only guy that pulls through with like casual clothes? And every other person pulls through with team colors.
You got to rep the hood. No, I'm kidding.
Like Lewis is a rebel, guys.
Yeah, no, that's true actually. That's true.
Because you remember when they said they don't want people to wear stuff, necklaces.
What's a sobon?
Yeah,
And he wore like tons of them.
Jewelry.
Tons of them. You follow F1, Gand?
Nah. I follow things that are trending.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I saw it trending.
That's another thing with Lewis. He trends outside of F1. I don't want to say it, but he seems to be bigger than, he's not, I wouldn't say he's bigger than the sports. He's so big, but even outside the sports, you know who Lewis is.
Yeah.
If you walk up to anyone else and go Max Verstappen, he doesn't have the same reach. Yes, he was the champion, but he doesn't have the same reach.
No, that's true. Anybody who follows F1 knows Max Verstappen.
That's true.
But anybody who doesn't follow F1 knows of F1, they will know Lewis Hamilton.
Gee.
Yeah,
But the thing is, Lewis Hamilton has won like what, 7 times, 6 times?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So he has a bigger track record in terms of his reach than Max Verstappen, who's only won once. And he's young.
What's if Lewis Hamilton was way goes to from the get-go, like from 2000? I mean, who's the rookie you know who almost won a championship on their first year and then went on to win the second year?
Daniel Ricciardo.
He never won a championship. He won nothing. He won nothing. Talent had a question, but we
yeah,
can't
no,
go on.
it is.
Like, do you know Analyst son, Elake?
Well, I like.
Is she the lady with the gap tooth?
Yeah.
She's cute.
Did you have to put it like that, dude?
No, Baba, it's because I think the entire family has gap teeth. Hey, Baba, that gene is strong. The gap tooth gene. If
I
one
think it's
person
the
in
mom.
the family,
I think it's the mom, though.
Serious?
The dad doesn't have a gap.
it's like the Tineora Naka family.
Yo,
Like
they
the
look similar.
all of them have the gap tooth.
Don't you and Taylor's look the same also?
No, we don't, bro. Like me and
We
my
also don't look the same.
gum kids.
Yeah.
Hey, what's in my ning? Nan bo ma fofo.
Hey,
Yes, fofa.
that's true.
COVID.
Bagcwele yonke indawo.
You had a question, Talent. Don't
No,
you
I'm
think-
asking.
Yeah, we do. I do know
videos?
her.
No, I don't.
I do know.
Videos of Elake.
Who I like is the guy. Is so.
boy.
Oh, and whom daughter? What is it? Anelim daughter.
Yeah.
Anelim daughter has a son. This is her son, right? The son is Alake, and because Anelim daughter is big, and Anele is friends with Trevor Noah.
Okay.
When Anele took leave from radio, she went overseas to the US.
Okay.
And then obviously linked up with Trevor Noah.
Okay.
It happened that at that time when she was there, the F1 was in Miami.
Oh, okay.
So Trevor, Daily Show, hosted Daniel
Rick.
Ricciardo. And it happened that Anele and Alake was there, and Alake is a huge fan.
Okay.
He's like what, 4'5", something like that, or even older than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not the 4'5", but anyway.
This podcast was never X-rated before this.
Yeah, no, true. Eh?
So,
cutting the long story short, which has been long, is that now
It's the wine.
Alake remembers stuff from like 2017.
Serious?
The season of
As a
2017. And they're having a
five-year-old kid?
conversation. Yeah, they were having a conversation with Utani. But this is old news, I mean.
I
But obviously, Utalente doesn't follow the sport, so...
No, I know it's old news, but I'm just saying, like, do you realize that guy, like...
About Alak.
Elake, like...
No, he's huge. He's
Yeah,
huge.
the 5-year-old kid.
The 5-year-old kid, he's huge.
Imagine me. I have to work a 9-to-5 job, and I'm not even like
With,
close.
with that interview he did, like... I don't
Really?
think he needs to go to work now.
About Alak?
Yeah.
No.
It
It actually had like what, 10? The last time I watched it, it had 10 million views on Instagram.
Oh,
Imagine,
10
Oh.
on the F1, on the
10
F1
million.
page.
on the F1 page.
Yes, it's still there.
Oh.
I think it's let me just check.
Afethu elifini ngingavumi banikhohlise kodwa
No,
ukhona
that's
actually
why I'm
yasebenza.
saying you must say, like, crazy stuff so you can go there now. Take
What's
that
it, man?
piece-
I've made fun of his mom now. Who's that now?
He has. Wow, I didn't catch that.
He's
Yeah,
big.
he
Where,
has.
where's Alaki now?
I'm done realizing Elake is
Picture.
big.
Look at this picture.
Which
Why
picture?
did you-
No, it was you. Dog.
No, it was Michael Schumacher and
It was
Michael
Mick.
Schumacher.
Mick and Seb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
playing
were playing
football.
soccer, yeah.
What-
You call it football, dude.
It's football.
No, it's soccer.
Idlalwa ngani?
Ngebhola.
Bese ukhahlela ngani?
Ngonyawo.
So it is.
Unyawo ball.
Football. Bam, 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 bam.
Unyawo ball. No,
Yes.
let me actually look. Let me look on
No,
the
what's
F1.
it? The thing is, okay. So I have. Sorry for insulting your mom. If you watch this one day when you're growing up, you're like,
And he's huge on YouTube. He has-
he?
Yeah, Alake World. It's called Alake World for like kids. These kids, bro, they're smashing the YouTube. Kids
Kids.
like 4,
Yeah,
5.
I'm even thinking of opening a YouTube channel for my brother.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just that this one is crazy.
I think aren't there labor laws against putting young kids to work or something?
No, we actually allowed to put kids.
I
to
thought
work.
it was called slavery. All right, nah, it's cool.
No, it's not.
That's what I do for a living.
Do you know that
slavery? What?
we have a regulation that looks into that?
Does it?
Yeah, we do.
Which is
Wha-
which is
wait,
good.
guy, wasn't one of Black Coffee's sons interested in F1?
I don't know. That one I don't know.
It would be good, but Nambing says
DJ
in
Tira,
South
I know.
Africa. In South Africa.
Not Stira, dog.
The Tira son is on the karting right now.
Serious.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Even Black Coffee.
King Chaser.
Even Black
Yeah.
Yeah, ngenzeka. I think ulona lengane leya nayo. No, Entle. Entle, my ex. Anyway, yeah, so
Timbali.
Oh, mina ngitsha uthi qhathanisa no Black Coffee lo mjini.
no, but
He's
ingane yakhe.
still fighting with doctors.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but ingane yabo. Yeah, I think you're right, Talent.
Yeah?
I think you're right. I think he's right. There's a lot of kids that are coming up in South Africa.
That's what I was gonna say. But first, we need to have. Yeah, but when you talk about putting kids to work, and you know that we don't realize, go to Formula One
Are we still recording?
or motorsport racing
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
could be a viable career.
Yeah.
And for it, so in South Africa, we need to look into the process of developing drivers. The last driver we had who was sort of big like South Africa was Ukukuzulu.
Yes,
He
yes. He
passed
passed away.
And then we realized, because wait a minute, he was our.
But
Lewis
why
Hamilton.
don't you take all the taxi drivers, guys?
No, because we want to make it fair, bro. The taxi drivers could cut through the corner.
Yeah, they.
And oh my gosh, that's his face, so driving straight through. Nah, bro, I don't think I don't think Crofty would like that very much.
I can't find a video, dude.
Nah, just leave it, dog.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I'm
fine.
getting. The thing is, you guys are saying I must leave it, and I'm getting close to gold.
Oh, where Dr. Sophia in lab. Anywho, so Minage, we were at Lewis Hamilton. He toured Africa, and he wants to develop Africa. And
Why should develop Africa? What does he think he is? He thinks we're not developed.
Are you developing the van?
We are
In what sense?
very much
Because
developed.
Kaya Lami hasn't been used for a race in ages, and everyone thinks what's our continent is full of nothing but cows.
Well, now get it.
No, first, we need to. But he wants to develop motorsports in Africa. Freaking
Yeah.
let him.
Yeah, no, true.
The
Nah,
only
here.
people who can afford it's because motorsports is expensive, right? The only people who can afford motorsports is predominantly white people because y'all loaded. I mean, hello. Can you make money emojis float around me every time I mention white people?
Talent again. He's going to be doing the edits for this one.
Like white people, then there's money all around.
Should you have a picture of snow bunnies? You know that he doesn't know what snow bunnies are.
I do. I just don't like the term, bro.
Yeah,
it's like it's like the term.
I found a definition of snow bunny.
Yeah,
a snow bunny is a term that is used in America and in Canada. Refer to ladies that are a bit loose.
Yeah. I knew the term sounded bad, but yes, I think Lewis Hamilton will.
Dude, I cannot find this.
Leave it, dog.
You know me, I don't want to leave stuff.
Footy, he's had a bit too much to
drink. That's why you're still focusing on your exes.
What exes are you talking about?
I don't see that. This guy.
No.
This guy.
That's not true. Yeah, I told you I don't believe in love. Yeah. We can talk about that some other time.
Other time, bro. Yeah. But for now, we were on Lewis Hamilton. He's a fashion icon. He's bigger than the sport. He can do whatever the hell he wants, almost, because he's just that big. And another thing.
Spa. But before you, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah? You want me to carry on now?
Yeah, carry on.
Because I'm always getting interrupted on the show. Like, who the hell does he think he is? Has he forgotten who owns Lekker Entertainment? It's him, by the way. But yes.
I own everything.
He does. It's his entire setup. But, no. So, Lewis Hamilton, one thing I like about him is he realized, because he was a McLaren driver. I saw this documentary about Lewis Hamilton, and apparently, it was so stifling. Because they felt, Lewis owed them his career. They sort of wanted to mold him and shape him into what they wanted him to be. Then Mercedes comes in, and Mercedes is like, we're not as big as them right now. Back then they weren't. They were just some tiny team. We're big. We're not as big as them, but we can offer you substantially more money and substantially more freedom. You can be who you want to be. You don't have to be this ideal British young boy racer who will take over the world. And imagine if he stayed there. He wouldn't be the fashion icon he is. He wouldn't be the racing icon he is.
That is the most significant explanation you've ever done on the show, bro.
Wow,
I'm
impressed. Mentioning white people again so I can get the emojis. White people. All around.
No bunnies are coming.
He really doesn't like the term.
I don't like that term, dog. Oh, it's weird.
Hey, man. You like the England people who say they don't like the word Spurs.
Spurs?
What's the meaning of Spurs?
Nah, the Spurs. Like Beyonce used it on a song, and some other artists used it on a song, and then
this is not your. Hey, this guy.
Complained.
He's really like
complained.
taking us.
They complained. They said
you can't use the word Spurs.
Yeah, because it refers to people who are disabled that side.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Trevor May, yeah.
I had my
Hey, what's what jealous?
I'm glad you're facing him, bro.
Yeah, but yes, yeah, he's absolutely.
I hope this podcast gets cancelled, bro, because that's the only way to get traction.
True.
That's the most easy way.
Easy way
get
to
us cancelled, bro.
Yeah.
Get us cancelled.
Anyway, you were saying something.
Yeah, no, I was.
What's our puzzle? What's our puzzle? This guy. Yeah, what's our puzzle?
You said I must say something. Fuck them, kids. But long is on coke.
Yeah, winner.
Right now, I'm struggling to find out who's had the drink, you or him.
Yeah, I think I'm drinking, and then he.
That
But anyway, gee.
Wow. Zuma killed Mandela.
He's getting brave, eh?
No, I am.
Zuma killed Mandela.
I love this. Okay. Let's not get too cancelled, bro.
Yeah, no. Let's keep it low, please, guys. I still want to have the show sometimes, so don't be too wild.
I think we'll get him sued because he owns the joint.
I wasn't
here. In fact,
yes.
you're a ghost.
Yes, he's.
No, if you want to see his face, go check out Talent Music. You'll see him.
White people.
But what's your predictions, bro? Before we bring this to a close,
man. Definitely. I think when it comes to Spa, we're gonna have an upset. Because in fact, Lewis said something right during a press briefing. Ogoti, we're here to shake things up. So I think they've gotten their act together, And that means we could be having a competitive Mercedes. And he didn't say as much as to suggest they could win anything, but he did say enough to suggest they could change how things play out at the end. So I think Mercedes could have something
up their sleeve.
Definitely.
Sheesh, sounds wild. So who's taking pole? Remember, also bear in mind that a lot of people have received penalties. So like Max Verstappen is starting at the back, Charles Leclerc is starting at the back. What are the penalties for? I can't actually remember, but like a lot of people, it's the one I forgot.
Yeah.
Amnesia. But anyway, so like Abantu Abaningi, they're starting at the back. Max is starting at the back. I think the only person maybe is Sainz that's not starting at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the rest of the pack are starting at I think it's just the penalties, the normal penalties that you get.
Like engine change
penalties. Yeah, I think so.
What's it?
Or the accumulation of penalty points.
Oh, yeah.
It could also be, but I didn't see Yuki Tsunoda. Because he has a lot of penalties.
What's he? So, like, I think that's because, like, AlphaTauri realized he's just a problem child. And they realize he just has anger issues. And when he races, he doesn't necessarily use all of his head. He's
Yuki Tsunoda?
Yeah, so he's. You know what they say about short people, right?
No. You short? Maybe. I don't know. You feel short. Have you ever seen somebody's face? You've said a statement. Their face, you like, you want to read the. I got to go. We said
I wanted us to be offensive, but I didn't want us to offend me.
So you better not say it now. No?
Yeah, but I might be the exception. I don't think I'm too short. But
no, you're not.
No, I'm thinking about it. But anywho, they say short people are like always angry because they want to prove themselves. Like they're closer to hell, so they're fired up, they're feisty. And
closer to hell.
That's how you can.
I think what makes short people angry is that they can't reach on top of the fridge
and Yuki can't reach the top of the table.
Wow. Yeah, no, he can't. But is it his fault or is it his team's fault?
Because he's
all of the above.
Yeah, because he's falling way behind Pierre Gasly.
Yeah, and Pierre Gasly is picking up a bit.
And who will never get the Red Bull seats. Yeah, and I think he's very frustrated with that fact.
But he's doing good there.
Pierre Gasly could go to Alpine. That's another thing on the rumor mills. Pierre Gasly to Alpine, which I'm not sure what his contract is like. If I'm wrong, please correct me on the comments below.
Who is winning Sunday? There's 3 consecutive races that are coming up. Who's winning Sunday?
It's a triple header.
It's a triple header, bro.
Yes,
I agree.
He could win.
He could.
He could win.
He could.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
And he doesn't know squat about it.
Who's coming on 7 now? Chixani camera. Which we haven't seen the Mercedes car yet, so we can't really tell who.
No, I've seen it.
I'm telling you.
No, but look, I've seen the car. Haven't you watched the free practice?
I didn't watch it today. I was at work, unfortunately, being a slave.
No, but I mean, it was playing just now. I have it on there.
You have it on there?
Yeah.
Oh, slaves don't get to watch Formula 1. They work for master.
Anyway, okay. So, are you agreeing with it? Are you agreeing with the new?
Nah, I'm not. I can't. We don't have the evidence telling the story.
Yeah, just calm down, man. Yes.
Calm down. He was agreeing with you a second ago. He was agreeing with you.
Yeah.
We don't have the evidence.
Calm down. This is not your podcast.
All right.
You know I love you, man.
Yeah.
You know I love you, man. You know where the danger is.
Where the crazy lives. But
carry on. Who's winning?
Who's winning? Well, my thing is.
I'm not. Mang is safe.
Anyway, it's definitely Max. Anywho, I say Max is winning. I say that right now.
Max is winning.
Max is definitely winning.
Yeah, because his car is fast, eh?
It's probably for Brett. He could spin out in the last race and still win. So Max is winning.
Max, Carlos Sainz, Charles Leclerc.
Nah, Carlos doesn't have it in him.
So who's going to take it then?
Max.
Max and? Second place?
One of the Mercedes.
Third place?
I would say Ferrari, but they're going to find themselves all the way up and forth. But I think Alpine have a good car. They have a solid
I think if anything,
Esteban Ocon.
What do you mean if you say one of the Mercedes? Like there are a lot of Mercedes there.
No, so per team there are two
Cars.
two cars per team.
Oh.
So one of the Mercedes, either George Russell or Lewis Hamilton. Every team. We're teaching today. Like
Yeah, I know. It's
it
very
feels like
dope.
you're at work. 'cause
Like
you're
you
a
should
full-time
keep
teacher.
the other comments like to the low, and then ask questions like that.
And us pass
Yeah,
the
don't say
questions
shitty
like
comments,
maybe
man.
like your girlfriend left you. Why?
This is the part which we cut out. That's the part we cut out. That's the part we
Go
cut
as
out.
Kakel.
And your girlfriend left you. Why? But yes,
No, that's personal, man.
Yeah, no.
That's
Go as
This
Kakel.
is-
Is this why you had the wine, bro?
Yeah, I know.
Because you know you had to drown out the pain.
No. But why? Now it's like dying.
No, Doug. I'm just saying because you knew he was gonna be here. He was gonna cause pain.
He's
No,
doing
we need to
FL.
mute.
Okay.
No,
okay.
don't mute his mic. Don't mute his mic. This is the first time I've seen a dog outside.
Yo, why did you have to bring my girl into this? Jeez.
Okay.
Talking about girls, I was actually talking to
Yes.
a lady from our church
Yeah.
who's just recently fall in love with F1, I think.
Oh.
And I was saying like she must join.
Join the podcast.
Not really, like she must
Yeah.
join us one day. I think we need
Who's
more.
the lady? Do I know her?
No.
Oh.
I think she's used to church.
She's
but
new to church.
yeah, but I think we need ladies.
I think we do.
It has worked for the.
Oh, what's in
It
dogs?
has worked for the sucker that's sitting on the other side.
Yeah,
So
it
why
has,
not?
bro.
Yeah,
He
why
has a
not
name for
this
himself
side?
these days because he's got ladies on.
Jeez, bro.
Bro,
Yo,
that's the
and
only
pretty
reason-
ones.
Yeah, that's the only reason he's
Yo,
famous.
there's one called Spili.
Oh yeah. Let's spin it. Yeah.
If I was an F1 driver and I had the money, I will.
Man, there's one lady who's been on in your studio that I have a crush on, but I think I'll tell her face to face.
I wonder who that is.
But
But I think I have an idea, talent. But your mic is muted, so that's good.
so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
You
matter.
can scream it from there. You can scream. No one will hear you.
Back to F1.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
guy. Good predictions. I agree with your predictions.
Yes, but I think Mercedes is definitely gonna screw things.
Yeah, definitely.
Mercedes. But yes, no, those are good predictions. But I think Mercedes is definitely gonna screw
We
things.
mustn't have him again. Eh? That's one of the worst things we've ever done in our lives.
It's to bring
Is
him
to
in.
have but let's bring this to a close,
Yes.
man. Thank you so much.
No. Before we bring it to a close,
Oh God, no, I can't work with him.
no. Yeah, you can't work with him, bro.
Anyway, yes,
But
yes.
what are your predictions?
My prediction:
Same?
Max Verstappen.
Who's lost?
Who's lost?
Haas, Williams, or Aston Martin?
Oh, you're asking me who's lost?
Yeah,
Um,
that's an interesting one. hey?
Williams, obviously.
Williams, obviously. Aston Martin, we big up, boy.
Williams, Austin Martin, and Haas.
Hey, because
Those are the top three that are gonna be in the last.
those are the top three, bottom three. Because I love Aston Martin, but damn, bro.
They suck.
Yo,
Yeah.
imagine sucking so bad you make someone want to quit.
Hey, but they have money, ne?
But it's better to cry in a Ferrari than it is to cry on a bicycle. But Charles Leclerc has been crying way too much in a
Drop
Ferrari.
that thing, drop that thing, drop that thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, that was good, that was
Exactly.
good, that was good.
But I
Yeah.
mean, it's better to cry at Aston Martin than it is to cry at Haas.
Yeah, true.
Because ukhala komuntu ongenamali akuzwakali.
Kevin Magnussen.
Mfowethu. But I think he's incredibly talented. K-Mag, much respect to you, my guy.
And he didn't do bad at IndyCar.
Didn't he?
IndyCar
Because I didn't
500.
watch. I didn't watch Indy, but it's
Hey, did you see Kim?
who?
Kim, no, not Kadek.
Yeah.
Kim, the guy that left Alfa Romeo last year.
Oh, Kimi Raikkonen.
Raikkonen,
Yeah,
yeah.
apparently he crashed out.
Crashed out.
Yeah, I saw a picture of his car crashed. I don't watch NASCAR,
That could be.
but apparently he's doing well.
Yeah, he is. He's not
But
doing too bad.
and he's a bit more talkative in NASCAR,
Nah.
bruh.
What's happening with the nigga?
Because he's in America. I think everyone talks.
It could be. They're
So
more
Kimmy,
talkative.
can you tell us what happened there on the road? What happened? Yeah, we crashed the car, but we carry on and we don't. But in F1, you ask him
He's
anything.
very good at impressions.
But,
ne?
yeah, I
He
know.
is good. Yeah, ne?
But you ask him anything in Formula One, he's like, "So, Kimmy, did you watch the closing
I
ceremony?"
don't care.
Exactly. He's like, I was taking the shit. That's what he said. Bleep that. See, I see it's talking clamp.
Wait, I want to ask.
Wait.
You muted, bro. We can't hear you.
You muted. Is there F1 everywhere? Like,
Is there F1 everywhere? You mean like on every continent?
yeah.
That's what Lewis is trying to change. He's trying to get F1 in Africa. That was a good question.
That F1 is not in.
Because everyone.
So ihamba yonke indawo ina-talent ye-F1 yabo. But i-continent engekho kuyona ise-Africa. So bafuna ukuyiletha la Africa eJoburg in a race course or race circuit called Kyalami.
Where the Lanis live. Have you guys been to Kyalami?
No.
Here Bafana.
I've been around Kyalami.
Akunemali la. Akunemali bakingaphezu kwayo.
Yeah, so what happens is that like ama-race amangaka? Oh, 20.
Yeah, we've got
There's
20
20 races.
21 now.
So there's 20 races, 10 teams, remember, 2 drivers, and then you go around the world, except for Africa. So it's not really the world. So like
They call it the World Championship.
and then I think it starts in April. When does it start?
The season usually starts in April.
Yeah, and then like ngabo August it takes like a 3 weeks break.
Last quarter
And then manje isizoqala futhi iqala ngwesonto and then kuze kube uDecember. The last race I think is in December.
Yes.
Yeah. Why are you worried about my shirt, man?
No, the funny thing is, it seems to have ironed itself out as we were talking. Like, the wrinkles are gone.
I can see the way you're looking at me,
No, I'm
man.
like, the wrinkles are gone. That's impressive.
That's what I never iron my t-shirts, bro. Like that's I
Bro.
never like if there's one thing I don't do, like I don't iron my t-shirts.
You don't prepare beforehand.
My ex I think was the first person that made me.
Oh, wait, which you don't prepare beforehand. You
No,
really,
I didn't like.
you really are a Ferrari fan, aren't you? Because they don't prepare beforehand either. Like, we find
We need
out
to
what
close the
goes
show.
on.
We need to close the
We
show,
do.
please, eh?
Thank you for having me again.
No,
I love
thanks,
being
man.
here. I love being. I thought
Fist
we.
pump, fist
Oh,
pump.
is that what we
We're
doing?
going to the fist
All right, cool.
You want a hug?
Should we hug? You start.
Kiss.
No, he's,
That's weird. That is weird. That is weird.
But I do love you, my dog. But I'm not.
Nah,
gonna
I
kiss
love you, man. Love you big
But
time. You know.
he smells maybe a little bit of homo, but he smells like wine, so we're not going to go there tonight.
First, tell me, love.
Let's cut. Yeah.